In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can write good titles and good descriptions for our website pages and for our blog posts. So Google kind of outlines has a guideline for creating good titles and descriptions. And if you go to your Google search bar and you type in Google Search Engine Optimization Guide, you can actually take a look at their guide. And if I search here, I'll get a series of listings, and the first one that should come up should be this Google's Engine Optimization Starter Guide. It's a PDF file, and you just click on here and it will open. You'll see a Search Engine Optimization Starter Guide, and this Google kind of points out some things that you can do to make your website search engine friendly and maybe improve your rankings as well in doing so. Now let's take a look at the table of contents here. So the importance of titles and descriptions are basically outlined here, and you can see the first two sections of the guide. So let's take a look at creating title pages. And Google kind of outlines some best practices for page titles, and one of the first ones right here is accurately describe the page's content. The title should accurately describe the page's content. So that's pretty straightforward, and don't use any vague titles like untitled or new page 1. That makes sense too. And create unique title tags for each page. We talked about that briefly before. Every title should be unique on your website. Google doesn't like it when you have the same title for two different pages, so make sure all your title pages are unique, and actually WordPress does that itself. And use brief but descriptive titles. Using extremely lengthy titles is not helpful to users, and what people used to do before was stuff a whole bunch of keywords in their title in hopes that they would be on the first page or get their site listed on the top page. So don't do that, or you'll actually be penalized by Google. So in summary, page titles are an important aspect of search engine optimization. And let's take a look at these for the description, making use of the description tag, and let's have a look at the best practices for that. So accurately summarize the page's content. Write a description that would inform and interest users if they saw your description. And this is important too, as I was talking about before, when the search engine results come up. If you have a good description and a good title, people are more likely to click on your website, right? So that's what that is kind of hinting at. Google outlines some things you should avoid when you're creating that description. Avoid a description tag that has no relation to the content. Using generic descriptions like this is a web page. You should avoid that, and avoid filling in the description with only keywords, just a whole bunch of words, no description. And avoid copying and pasting the entire content of the document in the description tag. So that's pretty obvious. And once again, we get here to uniqueness. We talked about unique titles for each page and post. It also applies to descriptions. A unique description for each page or post. One of the avoids is avoid a single description across all your site pages. So basically, a unique description. So here we go. Basically, it's a great summary right here. Use description meta tags to provide both search engines and users with a summary of what your page is about.